Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Lucy, Julie, Heather, Polly, Diana, and Shelley. Good morning. And morning to all the quiet ones. We may not see you or hear you, but good morning to you. It's 8 a.m. when this is live streamed across the galaxy. Everybody okay? I hope you slept well. Or maybe you haven't gone to sleep yet. Maybe you've had an all-night rave. Maybe you just come back from an all-night rave. Who knows? Whatever you've been doing the past 8 to 10 hours, I hope it was helpful for your body and mind. But we've arrived at session 122. 122. It is the 22nd of July, 2020. So many twos. What should we do with them all? The terrible twos or the blissful twos? Either way, here we are. And we have decided to once again stop, slow down, and go in. I'm going in for maybe some time. Where are we going? Inside the mind. What's in there? Bliss, peace, freedom, and liberation. What's out there? Same. Inside and outside, same. Yeah. However, we get caught up in the form world. We get caught up in holding on to things and then getting upset when they fall apart. It is the nature of conventional phenomena to arise and then dissolve. Just like when you buy a nice bunch of flowers. It's sunflower season, isn't it? The other day, had some beautiful sunflowers in the home. Fantastic flowers, aren't they? So happy, so vibrant, so colourful. Beautiful, happy flowers. But they wither and eventually die, just like everything. And our problems come because we hold on to things that are changing. Please don't change. I know I'll get some fake sunflowers. They'll never change. They'll never die. They're still changing. Everything is impermanent. Virtually all our problems come from holding on to things that are moving. Oh, please don't move. And then even ideas. And then when things start moving, we're like holding on to them. Don't move, don't go. Please don't go. But of course, everything has to go. This is the old phrase, go with the flow. Helpful. Oh, just go with the flow. Yeah. As things are changing, instead of fighting against it, it's like the river is flowing one way and we're wading in the river. Yeah, going in the opposite direction. God, this is hard work. It's exhausting life, isn't it? Absolutely exhausting. Well, yeah, if you're going to the middle of a big river and try walking in the direction that it's not flowing in, yeah, it will be exhausting. But if you just go with the flow of change, changing. Everything's changing. We're changing. However much Botox you may fill your face with, underneath, still changing. Aging is inevitable. Oh, you're looking so youthful these days. Really? But underneath, we're still aging. Still a spring chicken in their 90s. Yeah. We're in denial about change, aren't we? It's painful, change, isn't it? Pain. Where does the pain come from? Where does the pain of change come from? Not from change. Change isn't painful. Aging isn't painful. Seeing one's body decay is not painful. It's just a process. The pain is coming because we're holding on to something that is continuously changing. It's like holding onto a car that's driving off. Like in these old cowboy films, you see, they sometimes like put someone on the back of a wagon, don't they? They catch someone and then they put them on the back of a wagon and drag them along. So painful, isn't it? Being dragged along. And we're being dragged along by the change. It's difficult to learn as well. We go through the pain of change. Like never again. We forget that things change. I think maybe I can find something that doesn't change. Maybe there's something out there, or maybe someone that doesn't change. Maybe there's an organization that is just reliable. Yeah. Maybe there's something outside of me. This comes because of the culture that we've been brought up in. We have so much faith in these big enterprises and organizations, don't we? Like the creators. Someone out there is going to help me. They're going to save me. Maybe a government. Maybe a new streaming channel. Yeah. Someone out there somewhere is going to save me and help me. Something out there that's not changing. But of course, everything is changing. And when we do our meditations, we are not trying to stay still in a kind of permanent, like become like a permanent stone. This is one error, of course. And some meditators even imagine that they're stones. You know, I mean, whatever floats your boat, but we're not doing that because, of course, we're not. Everything is changing. We're trying to abide, calmly abide, yeah, but we're not staying the same. We're calmly abiding, but at the same time, we're letting go. How do you let go? Not by saying let go. Yeah, because that's easy, isn't it? And that's conceptual. Oh, just let go, man. Go with the flow. But inside, we have to somehow dismantle this ego grasping and abide in this vast space of the mind. The consequences of that, when we go out into our day, we treat it lightly. This is the effect. The effect of letting go is that we treat our world lightly. We treat ourselves lightly. We treat the people in it lightly. And everything about it, we approach it in a light manner. We lighten up. We use all these phrases, don't we? Lighten up, let go, go with the flow. And in some respects, we know the benefit of these, but meditation practice, reflection practice is one of the ways to actually be able to accomplish all of this. Because when our world falls apart, we encounter things we don't want, we don't lighten up, we get all heavy. Yeah. It's being able to let go and move on. Relax, let go, move on. understanding impermanence, understanding death. It's the only thing that is guaranteed that's going to happen. We're going to die, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Oh, no, don't talk about that. Something nice. Back to the sunflowers. But the only reason that the sunflowers are beautiful is that they're going to die. If they weren't going to die, they wouldn't be beautiful. That's the only reason that beauty can come into existence, because it's impermanent. You can't just enjoy one and then blank out the other. We're not living in it. We're living in a la-la land. I'll just focus on the nice things, and I'll put all these in the closet. Yeah, we're trying to appreciate everything, and that means we can enjoy the beauty of these sunflowers even more, because we can let go of them. It's often difficult to enjoy beautiful things fully because we're holding on to them and we're scared of losing them. So in that way, beautiful things actually fully, because we're holding on to them and we're scared of losing them. So in that way, beautiful things actually become, but if we let go of them, great enjoyment. Let's once again try some meditation, understanding that we're not trying to become this sort of stone. Yeah, going with the flow. We're abiding in this cloud, but we're not. It's changing, like the sky. It's continuously changing, moving. Same with our mind, but at the same time, still. Beginning by taking several deep breaths, deep inhalation. Hold that. Feel your world slowing down. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. Holding it. And breathing it. Deep inhalation. And breathing it. Deep inhalation. And breathing it. Deep inhalation. Holding that breath. Gathering our attention inwards, away from distractions. And breathing out. Setting an intention of compassion, all living beings across the world. How wonderful. If all living beings, our family, friends, community, society, world, everyone in it, without exception, could find freedom in their lives, liberation. How wonderful that would be. And our heart goes out and then to help prepare our body and mind for a deeper meditation, we engage in the 9-round breathing exercise to dispel impure energy from the body and mind. We engage in this in 3 cycles, 9 rounds, following the process, using your concentration to let go. My body abiding in the present moment like a mountain, rooted in the ground. Usually our mind pushes our body around, rushing here, there, and everywhere. You can even notice the stress in the body from this pushing. Now we put a stop to this stress by just abiding in the present moment, seeing, noticing the tension, letting it go now, not reacting to the stresses of the mind. Instead, seeing through them, rooted in the earth. It's like a mountain. It's not moved by changing circumstances, criticism, adversities. We feel the connection with the earth beneath us. Blissful flow of our breathing, like the wind. The speed of our world changes. We're no longer running after it, no longer racing through it, just abiding, appreciating its changing nature. We're changing. Everything around us is changing. We can't hold on to anything because it's changing. There is great enjoyment to have from letting go. Our mind, like the sky, incredibly vast, spacious, without boundary. We abide here for a short time. We can gain great inspiration from the sky, a sky like mine. the activity. Clouds. We notice the activity. We notice the knowing nature of the mind. As we abide here, we tune into the ever-changing nature of our world, our body, our mind, everything in our world is changing. We gain some insight into this and are letting go, surveying the day ahead. We encourage ourselves to go with the flow of the change, not to fight it. Enjoy the impermanence. We dedicate all the good energy from meditation to all living beings, healing the world, healing the bodies and minds of all living beings. Okay, thank you very much. Look at that. Everything's changed. We closed our eyes and meditated, opened them up, and lo and behold, it's still changing. When we look around, I think, well, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. That's the mind we need to be on the lookout for. That is confusion. Nothing's changed. I still look the same. We go down into the bathroom and look at ourselves in the mirror and think, nothing's changed, actually, looking younger. Nothing's changed, actually, looking younger. Deception. Deceiving ourselves. Yeah, it's all changed. Even on the subtle level. See, from physics, scientists will tell you this. It's not a religious thing. Everything is changing. It's changing. So we go with the flow and enjoy going down the river of change as opposed to fighting against it. And just that one thing will be guaranteed to have a fantastic day. Subtle impermanence, gross impermanence, subtle impermanence. It's the key to letting go. I wish you a pleasant day ahead. Thank you for making the effort to come along. And might see you later. It's Wednesday night, calm abiding night for those on that course. 7:30. Come a bit early if you want to do some mindful movement. And otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye for now.